everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. So I wasn't planning on doing a YouTube video until doing a 2026 stack video, but it was a day off. I'm a little bored. I was like, why not hop on YouTube and give you guys an update, do a little 2026 planner unboxing with you guys, although I've shown all of those planners on Instagram, and also just talk about where I'm at with my planners towards the end of the year. So hopefully after this I will do like a 2026 planner stack video explaining in detail how I'm going to be using each planner for next year. Today I'm just going to do an unboxing and show you guys what I've bought so far. So and I also wanted to show you guys what I've been using for the past couple of weeks since my last YouTube video. So this is a very unorganized video, so please bear with me while I talk through some things with you guys. So from my last video, which I barely remember what I spoke about, but I was in my Paper Republic A5 Slim from Sterling Ink notebook, and I was just using this as a daily planner, everyday carry, and I just felt that I didn't need this much space, so a lot of pages were going empty, and I just wanted a change. And when I started buying my 2026 planners, I made this plan about buying a B6 as an everyday carry for next year. So I was like, let me hop back into my B6 daily planner from 2025 from Sterling Ink, which I recently bought, and just use this and like appreciate a B6 planner as an everyday carry for the end of the month, because that's what I'm going to be using in 2026. So I started in September, and I was just filling out pages every day. So I started using the heck out of this planner. My favorite pen ran out, so I switched to a pink pen because this is my second favorite pen. And I don't know about you guys, but I cannot plan or write without my favorite pen. So my planner world kind of stops if I don't have my favorite pen or if I run out. So I always make it a point to have some of my favorite pens in stock. And my favorite pen, these are my three favorite pens in case you've missed it in my last few YouTube videos. So my most favorite pen is this Sarasa 0.5, Sarasa Dry 0.5. It's not the clip, it's always the dry. So this is my most favorite pen to use on a Tomoe River paper planner. And then my second favorite is this Sarasa Dry X20 in the 0.7, and this is in the pink color. So I would love to use this in a black or pink color, but I prefer to use a pink in here. And then this is what I use my headers for, which is a Zig Clean Color Dot in black. So I just use the dot part to make my headers, and I'll show you guys how I do that in a bit. So I was just using this as a header. I was just using this planner and loving it, and I was so happy about my choices for 2026. And towards October, I felt like I want to set something new up. So I was placing a Hobonichi order, and I was like, you know, why not just get a notebook and start using that? So the last time I used this was 11th October. And then I decided to set something new up for the last quarter of the year. So let me show you guys that. Currently, this is what I'm using. And you guys might be like, well, if you're using a B6, why did you hop back into an A5? I wanted to use an A5 notebook and just bullet journal my way through the end of the year and get it out of my system, because I was craving like that amazing Tomoe River paper in the A5 size. So this is what I did. I bought the Hobonichi notebook, and I don't know the creator, but this is the notebook where it just has like, I don't know how many pages there are in here, but there are 4 sections. And I was like, it's perfect for the last 3 months plus one note section that I can use every day and just fill this notebook out till the end of the year. So this is what I did, and it perfectly fits in this A5 zip cover from Leatherology. Sorry, I had to cough. So let me show you guys how I set it up. I just used my favorite stickers in here and just put my favorite things in the pockets to make it aesthetically pleasing. And then the way I've set this notebook up is like how I use all my everyday carries. I've got some cute stickers in the front. This is from High Paper Clouds. And I got a really good batch paper notebook. This paper is amazing. There is absolutely no bleed through whatsoever. Because usually when I write with my pink pen, there's like lots and lots of bleed through, but this one is taking it up really well. There's very minimal bleed throughs, and I'm just enjoying this paper so much right now. It's like that original OG Tomoe River paper notebook, so I'm assuming that where I bought this from had this in stock for a long time. So I'm planning to paste some dashboards in the front if I ever get around to it, but I just made like an overview page for October, and I just start planning daily. So this was the weekend that I set it up. I have my monthly over here for important dates, and then it's just a day per page that I've been using it. I've been busy for the past couple of days, so I have to fill out Friday and Saturday. Today's Saturday. And then I'm planning to use, you know, this notebook has like colored paper in 4 sections. So I'm planning to use the first one for October. And then I've marked where November starts. And then I've marked where December starts. And then I have the last section that is just going to be random notes. So I just like sitting down and writing randomly and just putting some thoughts down on paper. And that's what I do in this section. I just want to like write. It's free flow, absolutely. And I'm very excited about this because I'm just going to fill out a notebook for the end of the year. And I love it. And because it's in this very durable leatherology cover, I just zip it up, put all my pens in here, and I zip it up. And sometimes if I'm using a big bag, I'll just take this along with me. So it zips up perfectly fine. Like, wait, I'm kind of struggling. Okay, so it zips up perfectly fine, and I can just throw this in my bag. It is big. It is bigger than what I want to use as an everyday carry, but that's okay. For now, I was craving an A5 notebook, and I'm so happy to have set this up and be able to use it. So apart from this, as my everyday carry, I am still using my main life planner, which is this horizontal. You guys have seen this. I've been filling it out as per usual. I did start using October, so this is October. It's a very Halloween vibe. The sticker kit that I got from the Modern Journaler, and then I should show you guys my weeklies, although I didn't write as much as I wanted to. But yeah, I've been filling it out, like planning my weeklies as much as I can. And then I have to fill out this week. I already decorated it. And then these are my back pages, notes, and anything I want to record in my archival. So I've been using this and I love it. I'm so happy to be ending the year in here. So based on this, I have made my purchases for 2026. And let's just get into that now. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen me show these planners. I've just put all of my 2026 purchases in this box so that I can keep them safe, and then I will take them out and set them up as I need to. The first planner that I got, that I already threw away the packing for, was this Hobonichi Weeks in the Galloping Horses. This is such a sensitive planner that it kind of like picks up all your marks, like your fingerprints and everything, but it's still so beautiful. So a little background story, why did I buy this? I was initially wanting to buy a Hobonichi Weeks again. I skipped buying a Hobonichi Weeks in 2025 because I didn't use my 2024 planner, my weeks, at all. But I saw the lineup this year and I was like, why not just get one? It's okay even if I don't use it. It's nice to have it in a bag and something. So I decided to buy the Tomie from the Junji collection, and they ran out of stock on the main website. So somebody told me that I can buy it on Amazon Japan. I placed an order there. It never got shipped. It got canceled. Then I went back to the Hobonichi website and I decided that I always like a Mega Weeks. I don't like standard weeks because they're too thin for me. Even if I don't use the back pages, I just like how this feels and the weight of this. So I decided to pick out Mega Weeks for 2025. Now the thing is, all the designs that I liked were from the standard ones. So I like the Tomie ones, and I knew that a restock is coming for that. And then I also like the dots version, but then again, because it was standard, I was like, let's just pick up one from the Mega series. And the only one that I really liked from the Mega series was this Galloping Horses one, although it's very much out of my comfort zone and the past kind of planners that I've bought. But it's so pretty, and I was like, you know what, let's change it up, no problem. So the way I'm going to be using this Hobonichi Weeks is going to retry my hand at tracking. I want to track everything in my life. So before getting into my 40s, I want to track some health related stuff. I basically also want to hop back on the weight loss journey. So I want to track my calories, I want to track my spending, I want to track weight related stuff when I'm at the doctor, when I'm at the dentist, my whereabouts otherwise, and all that stuff. So I'm setting this up as the tracker for the year. So it's only going to be tracking stuff, and that's it. So the next set of planners that I bought for 2026 are from Sterling Ink. And before I dive into these beautiful planners, I'm gonna get this box out of the way. I would like to say that I'm a planner enthusiast. I know that I'm probably going to be buying more planners throughout the year next year, but I'm hoping to stick to these two particular planners the entire year, because this year I stuck to my A5 horizontal all year long, and I love it. I love looking at my entire year in one planner. So I'm hoping that I would use at least one of these planners for the entire year, like I did for this year. But disclaimer is that I love planner hopping, and I usually do that with my everyday carry. So I am very much interested in trying out other planners as well. There is a B6 yearly notebook from Paper Test Designs that I want to try out. There are planners from Faded Chronicle. The A5 one looks very interesting to me, and I thought that I might grab it. There's another planner from Just Scribble that I just want to see and try out for myself. And finally, I also had my eyes on the Crefective planners, although they're not Tomoe River paper planners, but they looked very nice, and I really wanted to see if I could try those out. So just giving those planner companies a shout out, because I definitely think that they have amazing planners. But for now, I wanted to try starting 2026 in these planners. So my first planner for 2026 from Sterling Ink is the A5 Daily Planner Full Year. And I decided to get it in the Onyx. This is the pencil board that I got with it. It's very pretty. I'm definitely going to be using it. I've used my pencil board from this year as well. And again, if you have been on my Instagram, you've probably seen me unbox these already in a reel. So the way I'm planning to use the daily planner from Sterling Ink is to use it as my main archival planner. It's going to be replacing my A5 horizontal Sterling Ink, which mainly has month on 2 pages, then a weekly spread like this for weekly overviews, and just notes pages at the back. But I wanted to try and change things up and use the daily planner for the same purposes, and use it as my main life planner and archival for the entire year. I'm going to get into more details on how I'm going to be using this planner exactly as my archival versus my A5 horizontal from 2025 in my planner stack video. The next planner that I bought from Sterling Ink was obviously going to be some form of an everyday carry for me. I was very much inclined to try the A5 Slim out, whether in the compact or the full year, but then I set my heart to buy the planner, my favorite planner from this year, in another size for next year, in a portable size for next year. So I bought a B6 everyday carry to start my year in. This is the pencil board that I got with it. And I bought my favorite mulberry color with the gold edging in the B6 horizontal planner. It's absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to buy this planner in a portable size. I'm trying really hard not to scratch the gold edges, but my theory was I loved the A5 horizontal so much from this year, and it had something to do with it being in my favorite color, my favorite setup, my favorite cover, my favorite layout, which is this very functional A5 horizontal for me. Because I decided to change up my main life planner in A5, I was like, why not use the same format in the B6 size, make it portable, and then just use it as an everyday carry, extremely functional planner. So that's why I bought the B6 horizontal, and I am going to again go into details about how I'm using this as an everyday carry in my 2026 stack video. I'll show you guys how I use the weekly overview, how I plan in it, and how I make this planner exceptionally functional for me. So this is my second choice. And with that being said, I am very happy with all the purchases that I made so far for 2026. And just to show you guys, just gonna put them over here, and that would be it. I am planning to buy more planners, like I said before, but I am so happy to be starting the year in these planners, and I'm so excited to be doing the 2026 stack video, going into detail about how I'm going to be using each. Maybe I'll also, you know, do setup videos on how I'm setting up each planner, because every year I sit down and I set up my planners. Like this year, I put down dashboards, I made these yearly overview layouts, I did my goals. So I would love to show you guys how I set up each planner for next year. So thank you guys for joining me on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to be back very soon. Take care.